Y'all say all we do. Y'all say all we do is argue, man. You learn some things over here. So earlier this week, what's today? Today's Monday. So last week, I want to say Thursday, Yanga did a stream where he was just basically reviewing the Man Talk Monday show where we mentioned the young lady who was in the restaurant, and got into the altercation with the guy, and then her son came back and shot him. So Yanga was giving his viewpoints on it. So I was talking to Mike later, and I let him know. I said, hey, you need to go check out Yanga's show. So Mike went and checked it out, and then Mike come back with all this piss and vinegar. So I was like, all right, so this is what we'll do. And I'm glad that Mike broke down the Jonathan Majors story so good, because I couldn't piece it together enough on top of all the other stuff that I was trying to piece together. So he did that perfect justice. So I said I'm gonna give him and Yanga like a good 5 to 10 minutes just to go back and forth on their point of view, because I tend to lean more towards Yanga's point of view. But I'm interested to hear, now that they're together, how this will play out. So go ahead. Do I need to put up the rules of engagement so y'all can see, or y'all remember them?
Man, we grown men. Say what you need to say, Yanga.
Yeah. All right. So
see, even Nene said you need game show music playing. Right.
So Yanga, you've been quiet the longest. Go ahead and get it off. Let's well, no, hold on. First,
right,
Mike, what's your grievance?
Right.
Yeah, what's your grievance?
I had to sit here and listen to you two fools.
I'm not in it.
Oh, no. You was on the show, so you're going to get some. You just don't say nothing. Take the burns and sit in the corner. Sit in Van Cat's chair. I had to listen to you two fools get on there and tell the world how I'm out of my mind because I gave blame to the woman.
And the child. And the child.
And the child. Yes, I surely did. Mm-hmm. You all seem to live in this black moral world where because black people said that's the way it should be, that's the way stuff's supposed to be. That's not the way life works. Y'all the same ones to be like, man, we was at the park chilling and playing our music loud, and then the cops came over and got mad at us. They were like, well, were you allowed to be playing music there? They said we got to turn it off at 5:00. What time are you playing music there? 5:30. So what are you complaining about? Man, it was just 30 minutes. That's y'all. I'm sick of y'all black people. Y'all be killing me. Y'all got me sound like a Republican up in here, and I'm not even that. I'm an independent. But I'm sick of y'all acting like because you feel a way that's the way it's supposed to be. The child was wrong. Why was the child wrong? He walked a man down and murdered him. He didn't murder him when he shot him in the play. When he shot him in the store, the guy ran out, walked him down, shot him in the. Guess what happens if a cop does that? Cop goes to jail. Guess what happens if one of us do that? We go to jail.
No, Yanga, he got a minute and a half. Let him rock out.
You feel me? You go to jail. And the mother was wrong because, like, we sit here and teach our children in school. If you argue with somebody, let that go. Talk to the teacher. Let the teacher handle it. Just you don't need to fight everybody because you're gonna be fighting all the time. As long as you don't put your hands on you, cool. Don't do this. Don't do this. Cool. And if somebody busts them in the face, we tell them to hit them back, right? We say scrap. If it's two boys, if it's two girls, if it's a girl and a boy, we never tell our girl to go swing on the man. We never tell our girl to keep the argument going with a boy. We never tell our girl, that's right. I don't care what he say, baby. You tell him about himself. Nobody does that. I got a little girl. And if my little girl is arguing with a boy that's bigger than her, I'm never going to say, keep going at him. Keep going. I'm going to say, stop it and come get me. Stop it. Go get your teacher. Stop it. Go get something else. It just makes sense. But because you guys want to live by this 1945 Negro rule, man, he hit her. So, you know what I'm saying? Everything that happened, it was all his fault because he did the biggest wrong. No, wrong is wrong.
Now, let me
hold on, Yanga. Let me
set your time. Set your time.
Yeah. So Yanga, so this is what we're gonna do. So you got 2-minute rebuttal, and then y'all will get like a 5-minute crosstalk.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Let me say this. That's the most ridiculous thing that I've ever heard. Your reasoning It's absolutely foolish. First, what I'm hearing is chauvinism in the highest degree, and I'm hearing a very elitist, moralist attitude that you're taking. When you say wrong, how dare you? Now, I could have took it if you'd have said maybe not the best decision, maybe not the smartest decision, but who are you to say what is right and wrong? That is clearly from a chauvinistic, macho standpoint. Why wasn't he wrong for him not backing down? Why wasn't he wrong for escalating and launching into a physical attack? So I wouldn't say that she was wrong. Maybe she didn't make the best decision. Secondly, to compare a child to a trained professional, what kind of double talk is that? You compare a 14-year-old boy. My time almost up that quick.
No. You got a minute. You got a minute.
You compare a 14-year-old boy to a trained professional who just witnessed the trauma or was in the trauma of seeing his mother attacked. Yeah, he walked him down. He did what anybody naturally would have done and neutralize a threat, especially when you high off adrenaline and just witness what you just saw. I don't think you're taking in the fact that he's 14. He's not even in control of his puberty yet, let alone being able to make those type of decisions when you haven't been trained to assess what a threat is or when a threat has been neutralized or when it's okay not to shoot. So no, I think that is you're just being moralistic, almost hypocritical, and there again, once again, finding a reason to blame black people for their behavior.
Hey, so
hey, can I ask a question?
Hold on, Wayne, hold on, because I agree with Kev. I love the timer idea, because it makes it flow so much better. So, do y'all want another round before the crosstalk or what?
Man, it's however you run it. It's
no, Mike. You want another round? Mike, unmute yourself.
Sorry. I was talking to. Give me another minute.
You want to? All right. So hold on, Wayne. Go ahead. Say what you're saying.
Yeah, I just got a question. I'm just asking because I don't know Yanga that well. I'm getting to know you, brother. Are you a nationalist? Are you pro-black, pan-African? Where you stand at?
Yeah.
Are you pro-black? Which one?
All that good stuff mixed into a gumbo.
All right.
A black self-determinist,
okay.
Yeah, black nationalist, revolutionary, pan-Africanist, and all that good stuff. I believe in black excellence.
Okay, yes, got you. I hear, I see. Okay, good show. Okay, I get you. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, the chat asking for one more round. So hey, we gotta serve the chat. So Michael, I'm gonna give you one more round in 2 minutes.
Yeah, give me another round.
You're gonna get another round, and then y'all do the 5-minute crosstalk. MD, hop on when you get home. All right, you ready, Mike?
I find it hilarious how people only hear what it is they want to hear. If anybody remembers that episode, the first thing I said was the man was totally wrong. The first thing I said was the man had no redeeming qualities from what he did. That was the first thing I said. I said there is nothing good about what the man did. There's nothing. I said that. So for the fact that that's where you want to come, that shows me not only that you not listen, but you're just trying to build up your own BS to put BS on top of it. So move me out the way with that foolishness. Number two, you want to tell me that this kid, he didn't know, he was so traumatized. He didn't know. No. The kid sat there, watched the punch, and immediately when he saw the punch going, reached in his pocket, pulled a hammer out, and used it like he knew what he was doing. That, just like I say, and this is gonna go crazy, and I know people gonna hate me for this. I don't care. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna stay. I was about to go somewhere real bad. But anyway, hold on. I'm glad to see that Mike doesn't just talk to women like, oh no, I talk to everybody like this. Miss me with that. So, like I was saying, then you want to say I never compared a trained professional to the child. I said the punishments would be the same. I'm not comparing them. This is another way that people like to take words, maneuver them to keep their own BS pseudo logic going along. You can call me pseudo moralistic or hypocritical, whatever you want. I stay on topic and I stay in the same place, which is the truth. The truth. That's, hold on, it was 2 minutes.
No, 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
I stay in the truth. You can live wherever you want to do with your little panda bear. You can pander to every woman you want. You can pander to every black person. You can pander to everybody talking about, it's never your fault. He did this. How can I don't want to hear none of that foolishness. Wrong is wrong is wrong. Just like when I was in school and every girl I went to middle school with said, hey, if she bad enough to hit a dude, she bad enough to get hit. Same thing. Keep your hands to yourself. Simple and plain. That's the first thing I said about dude.
Time. All right.
I'll go on mute.
Yanga, you ready?
You're assuming that we're saying that he's wrong because he's a man. He was wrong because he initiated the assault. Legally, he's wrong in every way. He is wrong. Who gives you the authority to say she is wrong? On what authority are you placing that? That's what I'm saying. You'd have came out better saying she made a bad decision, but you're only saying she's wrong because she's a woman, and that's some latent sexist, chauvinistic stuff that you have to acknowledge, that you have to deal with. So it's not a matter of saying he's wrong because he's a man, or that you acknowledge he was wrong. He was wrong because he initiated the assault. If it was a woman, she would have been wrong. Now, you did compare the young man to trained professionals. If you're saying that the punishment meted out should be the same, then you're saying a 14-year-old boy, who, by the way, is honor roll, is a great kid, should be held to the same standards as a person who is trained to assess threats and neutralize threats. You are out of your mind. You are completely out of your mind. That's what I'm saying. So I am saying, one, you don't have the right to say what is a right and a wrong. Like you said, somebody told you if it's wrong, it's wrong. By whose standards? That guy was wrong legally. He initiated an assault. I don't care what was said. So within the letter of the law, he was wrong. And apparently, the law found it justified for his ass to get what he deserved. And that predator should have been murdered and put in the ground. And I don't think we should be remorseful. In fact, like I said, we should buy the little boy a PlayStation 5. I'll pay for therapy, one or the other.
Can you hurry up and start the time?
No, hold on. Oh, you done, Yanga?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, he's finished. Hurry up and start the time.
Hold on. hold on. All right. So now this is a 5-minute crosstalk.
Yeah. We get it.
No, y'all got it. Y'all got to let each other answer.
I got you.
Y'all
please explain them. Go.
Hold on. Yeah, y'all in the chat, make sure and hit that like button, man. Y'all getting gold right now. I'm about to give you 6 minutes on top of that. Y'all getting gold right now. Go.
I don't understand. It's real funny to me, right? Because I never said ever. Please, I'm glad it's on video. I never said he was wrong. That you said he was wrong because he was a man. Never said that. Another thing you invented and lied about. Number two, I didn't blame her for being a woman. Where the hell did you hear that? You listen like my ex-girlfriend. I say words, you hear what you want to hear, and then you argue with that. So if that's how you gonna be, please do like I did her and go on over there with that. I'm over here where logic and facts live. I said what I said. I didn't say A, B, and C. You heard W, X, Y, and then you're going to argue with me about that. I didn't say none of that. I said he was wrong for what he did legally. She was wrong for what she did. I even brought up, what was the word I brought up, y'all? I said provoking, that's even a legal term. And the little boy was wrong legally. Now, if you want to act like the reason they let them off didn't have to do with the thousands of black people with signs outside their offices, fine. We can act like that's not the reason. We know why the hell that boy and that woman ain't in jail. And if you want to see it backfire, watch when she sues and then the government flip on her ass. You'll see how it look. But please believe.
One second, Mike. I don't want to cut you in that. Yanga, you know this is back and forth, right?
Yeah, Yanga, jump in.
Oh, no, I didn't know. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought he was going.
Yeah, I was about to say, let Mike bulldoze you.
What? Oh, so
you
be asking me a question or something?
Like, when did you hear me say? When did you hear me say that he was wrong because he was a man?
That's what you didn't have to say that. Why is she wrong? Where do you get that she's wrong?
I told you why she was wrong.
Because what you said so. What I'm saying is your opinion. When you started this whole conversation, you said me and Trevor. He said I ain't in it. You said no. Y'all cats talk about how y'all feel and all this y'all emotions. You're judging her based on your emotion. He's
you know what's
wrong.
so funny?
He's wrong legally. Is he not wrong legally? Is he not wrong legally?
Did I not? That was the first thing I said.
So where is she wrong legally or any otherwise outside of Mike's world? Who made you God and judge?
I will gladly get there, but just answer one small little question for me, please. One.
Yeah.
You said I'm using, what'd you say? I'm using whatever it is to judge that she's wrong. What are you using to judge that she's not wrong? Aren't you using the same damn thing I'm using?
No, I'm looking at legalities. I'm looking at wrong based on criminality.
Sir.
That's what the wrong is. Okay. She may have made a bad decision. She may have not made a decision that was in her best interest. I feel like, but to say she was wrong emphatically, you don't have that right. You don't have that authority. Now he was wrong because he assaulted her. That's what I'm telling you. What that speaks to. So I'm saying, why did you said she was wrong because she didn't walk away?
Well, no, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. No.
Why you said I teach my daughters.
Yes.
That when you did so you're equating sex.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
The male automatically she was wrong, not making a bad decision. She was wrong because she was a woman and she didn't walk away. Well, why wasn't he wrong because he didn't walk away? We know he was wrong because he assaulted her, but why wasn't he wrong because he didn't walk away?
Yo, it's wonderful how you can invent this dream.
I'm asking a question.
It's wonderful. I'm going to answer. If you would shut the hell up and let me answer, I could.
You going around the world on about a vision dream world. That's double talk,
It's a dream world. You need to let me get a passport so I can visit it. I would love to visit the dream world you live in.
I'm sure.
Now, the reason I said she was wrong is because she sent the child to get the gun. That's what I said if you listen to the show. Everything else I said was about provoking. That's what I said. I didn't
Mike,
say she was wrong.
You need to go back and listen to the show. Do you know you need to go back and listen to the show?
Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead. Because you already did
hella stuff and I'll let you talk. You did hella stuff that annoyed me.
You already
did hella stuff that annoyed me. You did hella stuff that annoyed me.
You already stepped into doo-doo. We can go back and warm up the show.
Number one, I got hella shoes, so if I stepped in doo-doo, I'll take them off and put a new pair.
But what that does is kill the integrity and discredit everything else you say.
I ain't worried about it. Like I said,
it means you shoot the doo-doo.
If you watch the video, I said she was legally wrong for sending the boy to the car to get the gun. I said she should have stopped arguing with him because he was a bigger man and she should have called a man. That's what I said. That's what I said. I said there is no points. I said there is no point.
She was wrong because she didn't call a man.
I said there is no points for a man to be arguing with a woman.
Absolutely.
And that he should have backed off. That's what I said. Anyone that listens would have heard what I said.
When you say that wrong,
I'm gonna go. When you say that wrong, apparently you so full of animus you can't let me finish. Go ahead and talk.
I can let you finish, but the only thing you're doing is just trying to burn time. You're burning a lot of time and not answering the questions.
I just answered your question.
Okay.
So you said what she did illegal. What she did illegally was sending a child to go get a gun.
What she did wrong.
She sent a child to get a gun.
Granted, I'll give you that. Bad decision.
Is that illegal or not? She sent a minor to get a weapon.
Apparently, it's not because charges were dropped.
Now who's being hypocritical? There's a whole lot of stuff that people do.
Apparently, hypocritical. It is not because there was no charges brought against her. There was nothing filed.
You, sir, are the biggest.
That's the point that I'm talking about.
Life.
She may not have made good decisions. She may have not made good decisions, but you are
authoritarian. Send your child to go get a gun and see if it turned out good for him. Send your child to get a gun and see if it turned out good for them.
The police are gonna probably kill him. The police are probably gonna kill him. But what I won't, the police are probably gonna kill him. But what I won't do is
time.
No.
Hey, listen, man. I know what my next clip gonna be. is this? Hey, real quick though, Nene, Tequila, anybody else that have a wrench in the chat? If y'all see any.